Hey dudes and dudettes, I'm back with a new video for y'all. Story time. I'm back with a new story time and let's just get on with the video, you know? I'm pretty sure I am not supposed to say people's names. I'm not going to say anyone's names. I'm not going to say where, what year, nothing. I'm not going to give any hints to hint what this person is, who, where, what, how, nothing. This is gonna be a story time about the time that I had an online bae, like an online boyfriend, which I've never met. This was a time in my life where I just went wild. I was just having the time of my life. It was great. I just did everything I wanted to do. Everything, just no limits, just crazy Teddy, like, just comes out and just, like, rules the fucking world. Like, that was, like, my time. I didn't have any other kinds of social media except for Facebook. I didn't have Snapchat. I didn't have Twitter. I didn't have Instagram. I had none of those. Nothing. So I pretty much relied on Facebook to have fun and to meet people and to just chat and all that stuff. I remember getting a friend request on Facebook from this dude, and me and my stalker self, I would just stalk the guy and see his pictures and see like what the fuck he did summer 2012, like, you know, like I was that kind of person. Damn, and I was like, oh, he's cute, like cute. And also he had a lot of mutual friends, so I was like, okay, not a creep, pretty cute, you know, like, let's accept. So I accepted, started talking, like, I got to know that he used to go to the school I used to attend, so that made sense why he had so many mutual friends, and I never saw his face. He did not live in the same country as I did, so I was just like, okay, like, you know, like, cool, coolio, Julio, you know. After a while, we just started talking. It was pretty fun, you know, like just getting to know this dude. One of my best friends, which is still my best friend, knew him, and everyone just knew him. After a while, I think after a week I started talking to him. I just told my friends in my grade and my other friends in the grades above me that I was talking to this dude, if they knew him. I found out he was one of my close friends' sister's ex, and she was like, and that girl, she was like, no, don't talk to him, like, he is weird, like, he is crazy. And I'm like, shut up, you know, like, let me do my thing, okay? And people were already like, oh, you're talking to, don't talk to him, like, he's kind of weird. And I just really didn't listen. I just took it as a joke. I was like, okay. A couple weeks go by, I think 2 by now, and he just tells me that I'm his girlfriend, and I'm like, okay. Just someone, number 1, I never knew in real life. Someone, number 2, people were warning me about. Someone, number 3, was older, which is not a big deal because I was doing that in the good old days. But he was my boyfriend, you know, my boyfriend, like, you know, my boyfriend. Here's the good part. I used to go to a lot of parties back at that time, okay? And a friend of his was organizing a party, and I just went because, like, it was gonna be lit as fuck, like many people were going, so I just went, you know, like, I just did it.
He was like, you need to text me, you know, text me all the time, you need to, like, keep me updated on what you do, don't cheat on me, whatever.
So I was like, okay, like, I'm loyal, like, I'm cool, okay, like, I like you, you know. So I went, And I get there, I'm just chilling, I'm just having a good time. And then I didn't really like have much service there. I don't know why all the story times I tell about parties I don't have service. Or maybe I don't remember if I didn't have service or if I just didn't check my phone because I was having the time of my life. I just didn't really care. Like, you know, like I just, like, okay, like let me have fun with my friends, and then like when I get home, I'ma text you, boo, you know, like I'ma text you. I remember I did text him like once or twice, and when I get home, I see a Bible's worth of paragraphs from this man. He was mad. He was very, very mad, saying that someone told him that I got with someone else, that I was just being like unloyal and shit. And people at the party were asking me like, oh my god, are you talking to, like, you know, like are you talking to him? And I'm like, yeah. And then they were like, oh, are you dating him? And I'm like, yeah, like, you know, like I am dating, like, you know. And I remember people were just asking me about it, and I was just like saying, yeah, I am. So I think one of those people just wanted to start some shit and told him that I was cheating, you know, like I was a cheater. And I ain't no cheater, okay? Like back in the day, I was just like, I really liked this dude, even though I didn't know him, I really did. So I was just like, no, like I really didn't, like, you know, like I was telling everyone else about you, so it didn't make sense. I get home and I see all those messages and I'm trying to reach him, and I think because of the time difference he was sleeping, but he did sound very pissed, and he did sound like he didn't want anything else of me, like after me going to the party. So I was just like, oh shit, like I just went crazy. I think I called him 1,000 times. No, my mom was in it, like she was just like trying to reach him as well, like it was crazy. Also, I forgot to mention, I freaked out when I saw those messages. I freaked the fuck out. Like my driver had to come upstairs to check if I was okay because I was running around the house. I had a freaking knife in my hand. Like I was like, no, this life isn't worth living anymore. Like, it's not, you know, like, no. Next day comes up, like the sun is rising, and I just, nothing is wrong. He's talking normally. Like he's like, no, boo, like I was just tired, you know, like, but I trust you, like, I was just tired, like, it's okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, like, cool, like, yeah. So everything was going fine for a while. Just wait, it's not the end of the story time, okay? All going fine. And then he was talking about, I actually met his mother on, I think he sent me a picture of her, and I sent a picture of me so he could show it to her. I don't remember that well, but I remember I met the mom. He met my mom as well. He was talking about me going to him to visit, like, you know, like to see him for the first time, like, you know, like cool, like, you know, like dope, like, you know, like I'm gonna finally meet my boyfriend. Now that I think about it, I'm planning the trip. Like I tell my mom, I'm like, yeah, like mom, like we need to go see him. I need to like meet my bae, you know, like I need to meet my bae. Planning the trip and all that shit. It ended. It ends. Our relationship ends on the same day I was getting my ticket to fly all the fucking way to fucking Candyland to meet this dude. Later that time, I think like a couple of days later, it wasn't that longer later, found out he did have an actual girlfriend in his town. So I was like, okay then. Moral of the story, I was a virtual girlfriend. He actually had like a proper girlfriend. Sucked to suck. I was pretty bummed out, like, okay, like, that's cool, like, you know, cool. I think 2 years later, he starts texting me again, like pretending it was all good. I pretended it was all good too, because like honestly, I didn't have any hard feelings. He's a nice guy, I guess. He wasn't nice to his real girlfriend though, and they broke up. So yeah guys, that was the end of my story time. Hope you guys liked it. Also, I will be filming a Q&A real soon. So be sure to send in questions through DMs on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Just for the record, I do open Snapchats, I do respond. So you can send the questions on there. You can send them on the comments below. You can send them on Ask, anywhere that I can see them. You can send them, because my next video is hopefully gonna be a Q&A. If it's not, sorry, like, it just didn't work. But hopefully it does, right? So just send in some questions for the next video. And I want to make a lot of videos since I'm here in the US, because internet in Africa actually does suck, like a lot of ass. Like it just sucks major ass. So I can't really upload. Like it takes me about 24 hours to upload one video. Why am I crooked? So just please send them in so I can upload them real soon, film it real soon, upload it real soon. So yeah, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, follow me on all my social medias, and see y'all next time. Bye.